Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Pedro and in today's video I bring you another building from my challenge of Building Newcrest. So without further ado, let's dive into the family. So in today's video we have the family Phillips, and to start with we have John. John is a musical genius, he loves art, he's a non-committal sim, he's foodie, and he is in the entertainment career. To follow up, we have Alison. Alison is the wife of John. She is a mansion baron. She's family oriented. She's a genius. She's materialistic, and she's in the astronautic career. And to finalize the family, we have little Anna. She's a toddler and she is inquisitive. And let's see where this is going. So, without further ado, let's dive into the speed build. And here we are in the speed build for today. So, in today's video, I bring you a starter home made just with base game. I was using Tiny Living to guide me about the size of the home because I wanted to make a 64 tile house for a family of three. And you don't need to have the pack. You will be completely pack free. It's just base game. It's a little cottage. The only difference is if you have the Tiny Living stuff pack, you can use this home and use the perks coming with the pack. So you can put it as a Tiny Living home, and you will benefit for a couple of perks coming with the pack. So the house will have 2 rooms, 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen, living room, and dining room. They will all be together, a little bit of open space. But it turned out quite cute. It's quite different. I really like the little hall I'm going to do there for the doors because I didn't have too much space. So I needed wall space to make the kitchen, to make the living room, and I didn't have too much space for it. So I decided to take this approach, and I was quite happy about it. So we're starting here now with the kitchen. I will change the appliance. This home is around 21 and a half K. It's not too expensive. So if you have 3 sims, you will start with 24. So it's quite a good thing. I will change a little bit this wallpaper. It will be a yellow living room because I was not feeling too much when I was decorating the living room with this wallpaper, and was quite difficult to manage the space to have like 3 sims sitting and to have a living room in the same space. But at the end, I just off camera when I was playtesting, I changed a little bit. We will see that in the tour I will do in the end of this video. So we're just getting some details around the kitchen. You will see me going back and forth on the building because I didn't want to be so expensive. So then I changed the appliance, for example, to a more cheapest ones. Not the used ones, but the cheaper ones. Because I think sometimes it's good for you to have some build-up houses. So something you can start with. Of course, you don't need to have 3 sims. You can turn the toddler room as a study, or another teen's room, or child's room, or 2 persons in 2 rooms, so brothers or sisters. So you actually don't need to use this with the 3 chairs if you think it's not useful. But I was quite happy with the final result and my idea for the Sims we saw before. And I think it came out really, really well. And it's like the mother wanted to be a mansion baron, and it's quite good when you start in a starter home. It's like, calm down, okay? You need to start somewhere. You're not just going to be very rich when you start your life. And both of them are young adults, and they have their daughter. So they have a lot of space to grow up in their careers and in their future. And this is actually just a way to start their lives as a couple. So they are quite recently married. They have this kind of I imagine the story behind them to be a little bit of she was pregnant, then was like they need to marry the parents, so that's what had happened, and that they moved. They needed to have a home for themselves. They didn't have a lot of money. They are quite successful in their careers, but then they decided to move to this house. So we're seeing now the toilet is very simple bathroom. I have a bathtub because of the toddler. We need to bath the toddler, so you can't have just a shower. You can have just a shower. So that's what I was looking here, and we will jump quite soon to the toddler's room and to the parents' room. It came out really simple, but really pretty. So now we're going to the toddler's room. I just put the bed to see if it fits in the parents. We will change a little bit. I don't know if we will see that in the speed build, but the wall in the parents' room is quite straight in one side with one of these big chunky windows. I will change the windows later. I decided to make like all the room with the toddlers based game items like in purple. She's a girl. She's very happy, and I decided to put the green floor to give like a princess vibe, filled castle, and that's what I was looking for. I put it these curtains, but at the end I changed them because they were fairly expensive for what I was looking for. And because I wanted to make a starter home, I still have curtains in this room, but we will swap them more at the end of the speed build when I start like looking at the budget. A good thing is I believe you have a lot of skill builds here. So you have the guitar, so as an instrument, you have bookcase for studying, you have a computer, it's always useful. So as a base game is really, really good to have a computer. We have a television for entertainment. We have an easel outside, so it's plenty of skill build for your scenes and for progressing in their careers. And I was quite happy about that. So now we're moving to the parents' room. We will have the table for having the computer. I was trying to, we will keep this green vibe. I was imagining the father to be a little bit Irish, and I think Irish love green. So they are all around the green things. You will have a beautiful garden outside, and yes, it's very simple. I'm just like moving around now some items. We will change this massive windows. It was quite uncomfortable to have these windows from the inside, so I changed it to the smaller version because the house was quite small, so it was difficult to keep that big window. So now you see me changing the appliance. I changed the art paint I had on the wall, and yeah, we are almost going to the outside. We're gonna have a little green moment. We're gonna change that front door. We're gonna have a fire, a chimney. We don't have a fireplace, but I think a chimney, like for, let's imagine central heating. You don't need to have a chimney to have fireplace. You can deactivate the fireplace. It was there before, but now it's not anymore, and it's central heating. So just putting some little details, and I think we will jump to the outside. So the outside, so right now I can see is 19,996. I put some plants around. I was first going just for the 20,000 simoleons, but then I realized if you have 3 sims in one home, you will have more, because it's like if you have 1, you have 20,000. If you have 2, you have 22, 24 for the 3 sims. If you do a story mode, probably you can have a little bit more, 30,000, 28,000. And that's what I was looking for. I actually did this sims with story mode. So they came out really connected to the house, what I like it. And they actually came with 32,000. And yeah, that's a very, very good amount. And I have quite left over, but it's quite good for growing up to put new items if I like, and to develop a little bit of if they want to move to another house. And that is my plan with this challenge. I will use the packs, 1 pack or base game, and I actually want to leave 1 or 2 or 3 houses empty to give up space for me to make new scenes if I want to play in this world, or for me to move, if I play in one of these households, for me to have the opportunity to move them somewhere. So because we are a little bit tight on the budget, I decided to use debug as my previous videos. I understand some of you think this is like, yeah, this is not real. It's not actually money coming from the scenes themselves. But I think it's just a garden outside. It doesn't make any difference. So actually, for me, it's completely fine. You just need, when you place this slot, to have the move object on sheet. So you press Control Shift C, and it will appear a white box on the top, and then you type bb dot move objects on altogether space on, and you will be able to put this building in your game without any hustle. So now we are just finalizing. I will add a little bit of more greenery on the side. We're putting some dirt, so we're changing the soil so it's not like green on the bottom of the plants. And we're just giving some little touches. We are already on 20,050, but because it have the price of the lot included, it will be a little bit higher. So a 20 by 15 lot price, so it will be a little bit higher, but you can put this lot in any other sized lot. So now we change the door, and because it was too big, actually, we're gonna, when I do this transformation in the porch of the front, I will have 2 tiles left. So I decided to add the 2 tiles to the parents' room, and to give them a little bit of more space, and then they will have a dresser, what it gives a little bit of better environment and decoration. Um, what is quite good, was looking quite sad at this point, just have a bed, a table, a chair, computer, and it brings some charm to the room now, and I was quite happy about it. Yeah, we will do just a little one here now, just to finalize the front of the house, and I think we are almost done. So we will soon be on the tour of this building. We're just gonna put some little lamps on the front, and yeah, so we will be now on the tour of the video. I hope you're enjoying. And here we have the final building. As mentioned before, this building is just base game. But if you have the tiny living stuff pack, because this building only has 64 squares, you can actually turn this in a tiny home, and get used to the perks coming with that pack, but definitely you don't need it to have it because it's only base game. So here is the front of the house. Let's go to see around. So it's very simple. You have a beautiful garden in the back. You have this brick accents, like very colorful, orangey red. I really like it. It comes with the green uh, wood frames, and let's dive inside. So outside we have some skill build items. We have the easel, what I think is quite good for making money if you want to have like a starter family. Then we go inside, we have the living room and the dining table all together. You have the brick accent coming inside. They wanted to keep this to give it some good and stylish aesthetic. It's very quite modern style, this kind of things now. We have a television. Then if we dive, we have the kitchen, very black and white. I really, really like it. We have the fridge hidden inside of walls. And then we have this little hall of doors. And I really like how it came out from the overview of the house. So if we go to the first door, we have little Anna bedroom. We have everything we need: books for reading, for sleeping, a toy box, wardrobe. We have a very big teddy bear and is all in purple accent. I love the mix between the wallpaper and the floor. It gives a very like kingdom vibe, if you know what I mean. If we go to the second door, we have the parents' room. We have that brick accent coming through that uh, wall too. We have some postcards and some table, computer, bed. Quite simple, not too much decoration. But we need to think it's like it's a starter home, so we build up when we grow up. So on the last but not least, we have the bathroom. Very simple. I have a bathtub so we can shower the little Hannah. I have a toilet, and I have all the essentials needed. So yeah, that's it. I have everything we need. Let's go outside again. And I really hope you enjoy this video. Um, Please leave a like if you like it. Leave a comment with suggestions for me to do another buildings from my Build Newcrest challenge. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much, and bye guys.